Okay, my first video in a couple of days since I got home. Uh, been a few days since I got off the road, and really haven't done much around here. I haven't, as far as any kind of paranormal investigating. Just been taking it easy, getting my mind away from it for a couple of days. Until last night, I decided to go ahead and do a recording. I put my phone where I usually get a pretty good response, and I didn't get anything. I did it twice. I didn't get anything. So um, that's typical. I mean, I need to find out where things are hanging out. Um, if you remember the movie Poltergeist, where the woman said, "This house has many hearts," this house has many hearts. The heart of the house is always changing. That's another reason why I think that this is revolving around the land, because there's so many varied individuals that I've recorded in here. There's the Irish guy. I've got a guy that sounds African American dialect. I've had multiple female voices, including my sister-in-law, which I knew her for 20 years. I know what she sounds like. So we've got at least two children, one younger, one older. And then there's a theory that all of these voices might be one demon or two demons who are trying to get me to drop my guard or to confuse me. That makes sense also. I've gotten Satan, I've gotten Baal, I've gotten Malthus, I've gotten Satan and Baal recorded, the names recorded, Baal twice, and Malthus I've gotten a photograph of that we believe is Malthus. So there's so much going on, and it wouldn't be the house. This house is only 20 years old. It's a manufactured home. It was built in Alabama in 2000. It was moved here in 97. I'm sorry. It was built in 2000, and it was moved here in 2007. The people who lived in it before didn't report anything odd. That doesn't tell me anything, because a lot of people aren't going to say, "Hey, yeah, guess what? The house is haunted." I mean, very few people are going to do that. I'm one of the few who will do that. Who will say, "Look, I know for a fact what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing, and it's not normal, and it shouldn't be happening." So if all this stuff was happening while they were here, I doubt very seriously that they would have been either just not noticed it. I think it's more likely that they did notice it, but they're choosing not to say anything about it. That makes more sense to me. We were here for 3 years, never had any problems, and then one day, bam, it was Thunderdome. It was footsteps, I was getting attacked, I was getting pictures of all kinds of weird stuff. So, I was recording all these different voices, and so all that happened overnight. I woke up one morning, I heard footsteps coming down the hall, and that's when everything started. So I don't know why it started when it did. If it was the land, then it would have been here way before this house was here. And things would have been happening a lot more. Now, there has been more activity in the other houses also. So that's why I'm thinking it's the land. And I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that. I can't cleanse the house and bless the house. If it's the land, it's just going to come back in. So, still thinking about that one. But anyway, I am going to continue to do this. I just haven't put out a video in a couple of days because I really haven't done any investigating. It's hard for me to do that when my wife is here. She's pretty noisy. She's playing with the dogs, talking on her phone, watching TV. She's up doing things around the house. So it's impossible for me to try to... The house needs to be absolutely sterile of noise. It has to be absolutely quiet for me to do these recordings and investigations and stuff. So as soon as I get a chance to do that, I'll do some more. Until then, I'm just going to try to keep my mind away from it as much as I can. Usually when I do that, they do something to make sure I can't ignore it. So until that happens, I'm going to kick back and just see what happens. I'll talk to you later.